Welcome to Harmony Tuesday. Today we're talking about Dope / Choro by BTS. I would say the harmony level of this one is about a 6 out of 10. And I want to mention straight away that JK and Jimin worked really hard on getting together all these harmonies and ad-libs. And they worked very hard on all of these because there was lots of them. Lots more than potentially meets the ear straight away. Let's get into it. What sticks out? First of all, in verse 1, we have Tae doing a lower harmony. You can kind of hear that one in the main version, but it's very much more audible in the hidden vocals version. I totally advise checking out. They don't use Tae for harmonizing very often. They did a little more at the beginning of BTS's music career, and this is where we get young Tae doing harmonies. And it's makes my heart feel soft. He has such a beautiful voice, and as we can see now, especially with his newer songs, he's very good in the lower ranges. Like, it's very soft and gentle and still so full, and it's kind of mellow, but in the best possible way. He adds depth to a song, and he does here too, just a very different kind, because obviously Choro is a very speedy and snappy song compared to what Tae's doing on his own now. Next one I want to point out is the ad-libs, harmonies, whatever you want to call these. I'm not always sure what to call them when they're kind of filler in the background. Anyways, in verse 1, the I don't give a F, I don't give a F by Jimin. He does them a lot higher, but I'm not gonna go there right now. It's just so cute. Like, for some reason, when BTS swears in English or tries, or like with the just I don't give a F, censored version, it never really sounds like swearing. Except when Namjoon does it, then it does sound like swearing. That's a different matter. But it's really cute. It's really actually cute. It's totally worth listening to hidden vocals version for that part, among other things. Because you can hear that, if you listen closely, you can hear it in the Spotify, YouTube, whatever version. But you can hear it a lot better in the hidden vocals version. It's so fun. It's so adorable. In hook number 2, we have some high harmonies going on, and that is Jimin and JK together. It's really nice. And I want to say here that I called it hook because what K-pop is often popular for, what K-pop uses a lot, is hook songs, where you have your verse, then you have the hook, and then you have the chorus. I know that in Western, whatever you wanna call it, but in European and US music, often the chorus can be called the hook. But I have gotten so used to analyzing K-pop songs that I've gotten into the habit of calling the pre-chorus the hook. And then we have the chorus, so that this is understandable. Another thing I want to point out is that the rappers, all of them, do a fair amount of ad-libs throughout the entire song. I'm not going to point out specifics right now. You can hear many of them quite well in the Spotify YouTube version, but if you want to hear them better, and if you want to hear all of them, hidden vocals version is probably your best bet. Another thing I want to point out is the bridge. The backing harmonies in that one are just great. They're great. You need to listen, like, you need to be listening out for them a little more, because there is so much going on in this song because it's so speedy, and maybe you're not just listening to the song, but you're also watching the music video, and the music video is so busy that I actually find it really hard to focus on like anything but the main vocals. So I would recommend checking out a hidden vocals version. Okay, now we get to secret gems, and we have some really cool ones that you actually, like, they don't stand out enough, I think, because they're amazing. but you can hear them in the normal version if you listen closely. And the first one is during Yoongi's part of the verse, like the second verse. Is it the second verse? Well, it's the one where it's first Hobi and then him. In the background, we have JK doing layered harmonies, and he's doing like ooh, ooh, and if you don't know it's there, it kind of gets drowned out because the rap is very in your face in this part. But oh my god, it's actually so cool. Like, you can hear the full extent of what JK is doing here only if you listen to a hidden vocals version, because there's so much more to it than what I can show you right now through my amateur cover of that. Anyways, I just try to, when I sing something, I just try to guide you for what you need to be listening out for, so that you know kind of what it sounds like. But of course, I'm not as good a vocalist as JK is. The next secret gem is kind of related to it, except it's the ooh kind of switched around. And this is happening during the Namjoon Yoongi rap, which is like the next verse. It always depends on how people want to group them. Like, is one rapper part doing one verse and then the next rapper part another verse, or is it chorus, verse, hook, chorus? So it's the part where we have Namjoon and Yoongi. And if you remember, for the last gem, it was the whoo, and in this part it is the whoo. And this time we don't only have JK going for that. We have Hobi doing the low version of it too. So it's really, really amazing, and I totally recommend listening to that one. Again, you can kind of hear it in the Spotify YouTube version, especially if you know where it is. It's towards the end of Namjoon's and going into Yoongi's part. But you have to listen pretty closely to know that it's there. And I would say that actually you hear Hobi's part more than JK's in the Spotify YouTube version. In the hidden vocals version, you hear JK's part probably a little bit better than Hobi's, because there are layers to it. And the last secret gem for me today is in the outro, we have JK doing high harmonies, and he really builds a drama with those, and he's just very good at that, and we probably all know that. Question for today: when did you become ARMY? I've been in ARMY for only about 2 years now. It's been worth it. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon again in another Harmony Tuesday video.